From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Mary Jo Perino.
And I'm Keith Farmer. Tonight, Mark Stoops talks about his QB situation heading into Saturday's matchup with Georgia.
Plus, Coach Cal weighs in on his team's wealth of talent, and the Chris Mack video is back. More later, also with UK Sports Network analyst Cash Daniel. Well, it's back to the drawing board for the Kentucky offense. After that loss at Missouri, that's tonight's Big Blue story presented by Baptist Health. As we've discussed, the performances by quarterbacks Terry Wilson and Joey Gatewood just weren't good enough on Saturday. But Coach Stoops says it's not just on them, it's on everybody to get into a rhythm offensively and make things work. On this week's depth chart, the starting QB says it will be Wilson or Gatewood, especially with Wilson missing yesterday's practice because of a minor injury. With that, former Lexington Catholic standout Bo Allen will also be getting some reps.
It's hard getting three quarterbacks looks, but he's been impressive. I've said that from the beginning. He's a guy that definitely has some great ability and anticipation and can throw the ball. So we'll see where it goes. It's hard to get three guys ready, but yes, he is in the mix. He is getting reps, and he has been impressive. So we'll see where it goes.
Keith, I know the staff loves Bo Allen, but he's not going to be the guy that goes against Georgia. They're not going to throw him in against Georgia. But, it is going to be Terry or Joey. And it might be Joey. It's who knows.
I guess it depends how bad that minor injury is and to who they decide to go with. I've never really seen a huge issue, at least on my part, of two quarterbacks. I don't know what it's like for the offense, though, to have to deal with a different one coming in and out. So we'll see. Landon, yesterday when he talked to you, didn't sound like it was a big problem.
Well, and clearly the staff is comfortable putting both guys in because they did it.
Yeah. All right. Turning to Kentucky basketball, and Coach Cal addressed the media yesterday for an update about his team. Now that the roster is locked in, with everyone available, including transfers Olivier Sarr and Jacob Toppin, Cal was being asked if he'll have to return to the platoon system to get everyone enough playing time, like he did in 2014 and 15.
From that team, we had the 4 lottery picks. We had the number 1 pick. We ended up having, I believe, 9 or 10 guys off that team drafted. It didn't hurt anybody. Didn't. So if I play 9, it's because 9 deserve to play and no one will be hurt by it. If we play 8 or 7, it's because those 8 or 7 absolutely deserve, there's a gap. These kids will do the same. They'll trust me. But you know what? They'll know before I know who those 7, 8, 9 are. And if it's 9, we play 9. If it's 10, I platoon. I don't see it, but if it was that and there were 10 guys that are all playing well, then we figure it out as a team.
Mary Jo, I think when you platoon, I think everybody's expecting that playing time. When you don't platoon, everybody fights for that playing time. So as much as I enjoyed the platoon system, I think I want to see them fight for it in practice every day.
And I think that's what they're doing now. Because Cal has said it before. He that team was something different.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to platoon again. But if we got 9 or 10 good guys, I don't know. Let's do it. All right, Cal was also asked about his back and forth this summer with U of L coach Chris Mack when it comes to the rivalry game being played this year in Louisville.
Now, do you honestly think I watched that video? You guys know me.
I think somebody showed it to you probably.
No, I didn't. Somebody told me about it. I can't even remember who told me. There was a lot of whining on it. I don't know. But here's what I would say to you. He and I have talked since then. It never even came up. I say guys that take shots, when you shoot arrows at me, they go through bazooka holes.
I do love that, Keith, but I am not buying a word on this.
He watched it?
Oh, he watched it.
He saw it himself and then told others?
He had a tweet and a video prepared to come back out. Come on. That's how you know he was whining.
I bet
Chris Mack is whining a little bit more today, too.
You're going to hear more from Coach Cal in our BBN Game Day special coming up this Saturday. See interviews with him, the players, his staff, and hear from a whole panel of analysts in our hour-long preview of the 2020 basketball season. It airs at 10 a.m. Saturday here on LEX 18, following a regular 9 a.m. edition of BBN Game Day. Check out your local listings for air times outside of the Lexington area.
Going to be a fun show. All right, let's stick with basketball. It looks more and more like Rupp Arena will not host a higher percentage of Kentucky fans than have been allowed for football this year. Kroger Field has gone with about 20% capacity during the pandemic. One state senator says UK President Eli Capilouto sent him a letter saying the school plans to allow 15% for home basketball games, which lines up with a statement from the director of management for the arena. Keith, this makes sense. It's about 3,000 or 4,000 people. I don't know why legislators get tickets anyways. Like, that's what the letter was. Sorry, you're not going to be able to get tickets.
Makes you want to run, right?
Yeah, I mean, those tickets are hard to come by, especially this year.
All right, now let's go to Kentucky women's basketball. And last year's team went 22-8. They're returning just about everybody from that team for this year. This week, the team is holding its annual media day along with a couple of others. All-American candidate RHYNE Howard talked about how she's holding up mentally in this COVID era. She also sounds pretty focused.
Seeing as our season got cut short last year, ever since then I've been ready to compete for and put a jersey on for the University of Kentucky. So mentally I'm just working on going hard at all times and just being the leader that the newcomers can look up to and even the returners can look up to, because I know what the coaches are expecting.
Mary Jo, everyone looks up to her because she's the best in college basketball in the women's game.
Was
by
there
far.
ever a doubt she was focused?
No. Good to hear, though. She's been in the gym working hard.
All right, the UK men finally got their answers about transfers, but how about the women? They're still waiting to see if extra talent will be available this year. While Maryland transfer Olivia Owens has been cleared to play, the Cats are still waiting to hear about Jasmine Massengill and Robin Benton. Keith, I'm leaning towards they should probably be able to play because I feel like they're sort of waiving everything this year.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're getting this year back anyway, just let them play.
Yep.
And if they do, they are going to have a very deep and a very talented team. And we end the segment with the latest on UK golf sensation Alex Goff. The sophomore continues to impress on the links. Coming into today's final round of the Legends Collegiate Invitational, 2 shots back of the leader. I'm telling you, Mary Jo, he has taken control of being the leader on this golf team.
I love it.
He just played well since this summer.
Yeah, great kid, too. All right, coming up next on BBN Tonight, we're going to get some more insights into the 2020 UK basketball team.
We'll chat with Travis Branham of 24/7 Sports about the talented roster on tap for Coach Cal. That's when we return.